Every time we talk, the dog wants to be part of everything. It's annoying. Anyway, I want to pop on here. I'm not driving, but people losing weight drive me crazy. Or should I say, my friends that are trying to lose weight drive me crazy. They do all the stupidest shit that you can do. Calorie is the value of energy. So you have, what am I trying to say? So like if you have a Cliff Bar that's 100 calories, the 100 calories isn't how much you need to burn. It should be how much you're going to eat to have that energy. So when I look at something that has calories and energy, right? I look at something that, so like if I'm not going to eat a meal for a while, I'm going to look for something that has about 200 calories, and I know how much energy that's going to provide me, right? Um, and we do it all backwards. So this friend of mine, she's put on a little weight. She's trying to lose weight, and as we're had a big hike last weekend, she rode her bike before, and then afterwards, her snack or her food, because she was hungry, not because she was trying to recover properly, was Cliff Bars. Cliff Bar is the worst thing to eat if you're trying to lose weight. I was eating a protein bar because I need protein. And I literally can help her with this. But I'm not in a position to force myself on her. But it's like, yeah, you have to cut out processed carbs. So it's not so much as how much you eat as to what you eat and when you eat it. That is the big issue that a lot of us have. So, like most people, if they just stay away from processed carbs, especially after noon, they're going to be fine, right? We're all different, so not the same thing doesn't work for everybody. But processed carbs is going to be a carb that someone made, like bread, pasta, things like that. Good carbs would be potatoes, rice. What else am I trying to think of? Fruits, veggies, things like that. And we always look at the wrong thing. We start counting calories. Yeah, you got to be in deficit, but the problem is when you're in deficit, your body then decides to adjust and you stop losing weight again. So you eat a little bit more, your body adjusts, you drop back down, your body adjusts. Like you'll see the fluctuation. I put on 10 pounds of muscle in probably about the last, I'm going to say 4 weeks. I haven't been tracking. I just knew I wanted to lift weights differently and put on muscle. And it worked. It worked well. So whether you lose weight or gain weight, it is determined by what you eat. Now, if you're going to be doing endurance exercise like running, things like that, yeah, your legs are going to get smaller. They're not going to stay big unless you continue to lift heavy and get in the protein you need to make up for those. So it's like an hour, I'm getting a call. Like an hour of exercise is equivalent to 700 calorie burn. But you can't take in a 700 calories an hour while you're exercising. So that's why most people take in anywhere from 200 to 400 calories an hour to offset the burn. If you don't take that in, your body's going to pull the glycogen that your muscles are storing. That's your fuel. Once that's gone, your body's going to start burning the muscle as fuel. Then once that's kind of dwindled down, then you go to body fat, right? So you have to not worry about how much you eat, but what you eat. I guarantee you, my friend stopped eating Cliff Bars, started eating healthier protein bars, even if it was like the Builder bars made by Cliff that are protein, she would probably lose weight because she's so worried about the caloric number. Doesn't realize throwing back a couple hundred calories of Cliff Bars, your body just doesn't want to digest the Cliff Bar. The reason fat makes you still feel full is because, not fat, fiber makes you feel full is because fiber is harder to digest. A lot of fiber we don't digest. If you get in too much fiber, You're going to poop, and you're going to poop a lot because it's the fiber your body didn't actually digest. Sometimes I go on a tangent and I lose track of what I'm saying. So if I'm incorrect, just feel free to correct me in the comments. And I might have to agree with you because I don't know. I'm probably not going to watch it again. But anyway, so we look at it like that. You have to look at, like, you buy things according to how much money you have. You don't buy something and then figure out how much money you have to make to pay for it. That would be backwards. I know some people do that. But that's the same thing. That's like going eating whatever you want, then trying to figure out how to spend those calories you just consumed. It's not going to work. It might work a couple times, but it ain't going to work. And you're going to be fat. Stop being fat. Be aware of what the food is doing to you, how it's making you feel. I don't do dairy. I'm plant-based, I'm vegan, whatever. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat any dairy. To me, dairy is a big issue in my body. Red meat's an issue in my body. It's just hard to digest. So I've kind of figured out my diet, and you got to do the same for you. Everybody's different. Everybody's body agrees so differently with different foods. There is no one way to do it. You might have lost 100 pounds by counting calories. Great. I'm just saying you don't have to. You have to figure out how to get rid of those complex carbs in the evenings, and that's probably what's killing you. All right, guys. Till later. Bye.